Well, this Memorial Day, we remember the fallen heroes that served our country and granted us freedom. Many commemorated in memory or even by statue. Among those in the many statues in Fort Smith, well, one name, it stands out, being regarded as the founder of the modern Army Rangers. 5 News reporter Jose Carranza shares the story of William Orlando Darby, a Fort Smith native who saved and changed many lives.
His father directed the pit orchestra, and he was a printer in town. So he had a very normal, I think, upbringing for the time, growing up in Fort Smith.
Born in 1911, William O. Darby started life like any Arkansan, but standing out as a leader early on.
And you do read some childhood stories of Darby leading a group of boys through some of the tunnels in Fort Smith that he wasn't really supposed to be in, but he had talked them into participating.
Graduating from then Fort Smith High School, the Arkansas native went to West Point. As historians say, he rose the ranks like a typical soldier, but graduating only a few years before World War II, that kid from Fort Smith became a man amongst men.
Our Army wanted a division of special ops, a unit that was modeled after the British Commandos. And so Darby was picked to do just that.
Regarded as the founder of the modern Army Rangers, Darby's Rangers entered World War II in North Africa and Europe.
Support and as leads sometimes in liberating various cities in Italy from German occupation.
Being welcomed home as a hero, Darby didn't want to quit. He returned to Europe where he would serve his country one last time. A German shell exploded right next to Darby, the shrapnel taking his life at only 34 years old.
That's one of the things that has lasted even 70 plus years now after his death, is the loyalty and the dedication to his memory and his legacy and his reputation.
The soldier that led many and continued to serve his country to the end, William O. Darby is not just recognized by his country, but also the ones he saved.
A visit to those towns where it is so much more personal is quite moving and quite impressive. Italian citizens that are upholding the legacy and the memory of an American soldier.
And as people pass his statues or obelisk in his memory, his name now carries weight, starting as just a kid from Fort Smith.
You have a small town kid who had a lot of thoughts and was driven towards making that happen. That's universal. Everybody can relate to that.
Covering news where you live, Jose Carranza, 5 News.
All right, thank you so much, Jose. Well, Fort Smith partnered with Torbole and Cisterna. They're both in Italy, partnered with them as sister cities connected through William Darby. And next year will be the 40th anniversary of our twinning with the two cities, our Cisterna, which will be recognized in a visit from both sister cities. Now, there are also plans for Rangers Challenge in Fort Smith, imitating the memorial run in Italy.